OMG is 7 o'clock, 7:07 in the morning. It is 7:07 in the morning, Central Standard Time. I've been up all night making videos because that's my best, when I get my best intuitive hits. And this is for anyone with this in your chart, okay? And it can apply to house, home, family, love, and life. And trust me, your chart will definitely tell you where all this applies. So please, and I keep I forgot to mention in the other videos, please pay attention to your chart. It is very important. So if you have a Virgo moon, then it's the hidden aspects of yourself that actually end up shining. Nothing done in the dark doesn't come to the light. So if it's in the dark, eventually it'll come out within you. If you have a Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus rising, this is also for you because your rising sign is actually the outward personality in which people see in you. And then, it's what shines within you when they get to know you. Now, if you're a Sagittarian or Virgo, Capricorn, it's what they see within you originally. It is your outward appearance. Okay? Saturn, Moon, Jupiter, whatever. Pay attention to your chart because it's very important to understand these messages. So, let me put you on something. Virgo, Capricorn, Taurus, and Sagittarian. Why Sagittarians don't much Virgos, Capricorns, or Tauruses? This is why. A Virgo is a hard worker. They work all the time. Half the time they sleep, they go to work, they sleep, they go to work. It's a happy life for them. They sleep, they go to work, have a wife to come home to cook for them. They're even more happy. Okay? So, take care of family. So they're very family oriented. So you won't see a Virgo just dismiss their family. They'll dismiss you first. Okay? So, and it's not about to dismiss their family. It's like, that's my mama. You my girlfriend. You don't, and a lot of things come before a party, before anything. A Virgo will make a party the last thing that they do. Okay? But they work very hard at creating a good environment for the party. Understood? So if I'm gonna have a party, man, I'm gonna have a damn good time type thing. So, and then I'm gonna go home and then I'm gonna start the cycle all over again. Virgos are cyclists, believe it or not. So once you meet one, they act the same. It may change for a few days, but then they go right back, 3:33 on the clock, because they're cyclists. And then you tell them something, they change, and then they go right back. Tell them something, they change, and then they go right back. Tell them something, they change, and then they go right back. They're cyclists. They learn the lessons in a different way than most. 9 times out of 10, you have to be with a Virgo for a Virgo to learn a lesson. And then the person that they're with will teach them the lesson. And then they're like, oh, yeah, you're right. Or, you wrong, I'm going to be exactly who I want to be. They're very fixed in their minds and personalities and the things that they do. Once they're comfortable, that's exactly where they're staying. So, Taurus, same mentality, only a Taurus is headstrong. Once it works, that's exactly where they're going. Okay? It's like bullfighting. So, what do they call it? Oh, man. The bullfighter holds the red flag. Now, instead of saying the bull, thinking, I'm not going to run after that red flag, he's just going to pull it away from me. No, he's going to keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting and keep fighting. hitting the same red flag that keeps being pulled away from him. Taurus. So they're very stubborn in the way that they think, and it takes a long process to get them to change. They normally have to see every aspect, spiritual, emotional, physical, even mental, in someone else change in order to get them to change. It takes a lot, but they are also with whatever works. So if it works, and eventually you do end up getting what you want, then they keep on the same cycle for a very long time. And that too is hard to get them to change. It's hard to get a bull to leave the fight, but the Commodore will leave sooner than he does. Understand? I don't know if I said that right. I hope I did. Okay. So, Capricorn. Capricorn is a symbol of a ram. And if you think about it animalistically, a Capricorn will climb mountains for you. They're also herded. They're also very family oriented. Like, you don't see one goat and don't expect 10 behind that one. And I mean, family isn't family, friends, close people. They're very close to whomever they choose to be close to. But they will climb mountains not only for themselves, but for life and for food. So, but a Capricorn has a fight behind it. 707. Imagine, have you ever seen on National Geographic where the rams, they keep butting heads and butting heads and butting heads and butting heads, but in the end of the day, they're still goddamn friends. That's a Capricorn. The fight is over when they win. Okay, I'm done. So think about it in the myriad of things. These three signs, how stubborn do they seem? One's fixed on work. One's fixed on making sure that they do them. One, Virgo, fixed on work, fixed on life, fixed on fix. Then you have the Taurus, fix. Taurus are fixed on their goal, which is for them to get that red flag from the Commodore. A Commodore. It's not a Commodore, it's Commodore. So they keep running into these same bullheaded decisions. Then a Capricorn, which they're going to fight until the end, until it's over, but we're still going to be friends. Same thing. I'm going to say I'm sorry in the end. And, but I'm still I still got an argument for you. It don't matter what. So think about it. So you have three kind of butting head signs versus a malleable, but somebody who will stand up for what they believe in. So then you have the Sagittarian who will say, I don't care how much you fight. If you fight me and I lose, I find a bigger man. That kind of thing. So, or I'll go over your head, or I'll continue until the end. And that kind of, maybe that's what is our sun house that's ruled by Taurian. It's not easy. But the thing is, the Taurians that I've met, we end up butting heads and we don't be friends. The Virgos that I've met, they end up more into whatever going on, and then we kind of lose touch. It's not that we don't be friends. It's not that we argue or anything. It's just that we lose touch because I have my way and they have theirs. And then the Capricorns, they tend to stick around a little longer, but we bump heads a little more. So it'll just be like, short, brief arguments that turn into nothing type thing. So, because at the end, we're both forgivers. I forgive you, you forgive me. Let's moving right along like rams do. I'm about to go eat me some grass, and you're about to go eat you some horse food. And we're about to forget this. So forgiveness comes a lot easier for a Capricorn and a Sagittarian. So they do stick around a lot longer. However, the other two signs, it'll be more brief encounters. If they do stay, it'll be the shortest of your longest relationships. Understand? Or your medium, you know, you were with somebody for 5 years, we're with somebody for 10 years, you'll be with this person for like 1 or 2 type thing. It'll be the shortest of, but there are signs that are compatible. And that's going to be my next segment. But for right now, I'm tired. I'm exhausted. I had to go through everything. I haven't met a lot of these signs because the more fixed signs are more fixed on what they're doing. So you don't meet a lot of these signs, but you do see them out in public because everyone's got to shine. It depends on their houses and everything else. But say a Virgo, a Capricorn, or a Taurus with more fixed aspects in their sign, they're going to be more joined with what they're doing. I say they would rather hang out with family than go out and visit a club. So that's all that they do. You know, you'll never see them in the club. You'll never see them in Capricorn. I mean, I can't say the same thing about Capricorns because if they choose to fix themselves on this is what I'm going to do the other week and this is what I do on the weekend, that's what they will do. And if I come behind it. Now, baby, I ain't saying how much you, it's Friday, it's Saturday, it's Sunday, it's my day to go. So, but you won't see a lot of them out in public. They're more family oriented, and then they're more like home base, which is why the Hermit is a Virgo, Taurus, Capricorn card, is because they're more home based, family oriented, going within type people versus being extroverts. So my rendition on Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Like, share, comment, and subscribe. Understand that it's not for everyone, but if it helps, I'm trying to help everybody. All right. So love yourself first, no matter who you are. I can only speak from the words of a Sagittarian because that's who I am. I'm a Sagittarian. I'm a Cancer rising, and I am a Aries moon. So I'm a Gemini North Node, a Pisces Fortune, and what was the last one? And my South Node is in Capricorn. And my 11th house is in Taurus. That's how I'm really kind of learning about all these signs, because like my 8th house is in Aquarius. My 9th house is in Pisces. So I'm learning about all these signs to say that I have every single sign in my chart. So I have to learn about every single one and how they work in order to understand completely my zodiac. So enjoy. Please refer to the beginning of the video. Like, share, comment, subscribe. Again, Ace of Wands to Hierophant. Enjoy yourself and enjoy the life.